my god. You're so awesome, Lawrence Lim.
It's Lawrence Lim with it, love you.
A college professor is experiencing a slowdown in his sex life with his wife. So he is trying to figure out how to spice it up. He is hearing that there is a foreign student who has a lot of luck with girls on the campus, so he decides to ask him for advice. Paulo, how are you doing it? Well, professor, right before I am about to do it with a girl, I whip my junk out and slam it on a wall 3 times. Girls love it for some reason. The professor decides to take the rest of the day off to surprise his wife and have a romantic afternoon. He comes home and hears that his wife is taking a shower. He undresses and walks into the bathroom. There is steam on the shower glass, so his wife is not seeing him just yet. He whips out his package and slams it on the glass shower door 3 times. His wife jumps up and down excitedly. Paulo, is that you?
So a lady goes into a pet shop to buy a parrot. They say the parrot is $200, no refunds. The owner warns her the parrot can be badly behaved, but is normally well behaved. After some convincing, she decides to buy the parrot. She goes home, and as soon as they walk in the door, the parrot goes, "Oh man, this place is a shithole." The lady immediately yells at the parrot to watch his language. He apologizes and says it won't happen again. Then her husband comes home from work, and the parrot goes, "Oh man," and she's got an ugly husband. Again, the lady freaks out and threatened she'd return him. The parrot apologizes again and reminds her she can't return him. The next day, the lady's sister comes over and the parrot says, "Oh man, and I thought you were the ugly one," to his owner. The lady, horrified and fed up, grabs the parrot and locks him in the freezer. She's so annoyed. After some time, she takes him out and the parrot is absolutely silent. The lady, nervous she may have left him in too long, feels bad and gives him warm food and asks him if he's okay. He responds, "I'm fine, but what the hell did the turkey do?" So, after a grueling year-long deployment overseas, a soldier eagerly returns home to his wife, eager to share a hilarious secret with her. Bursting with excitement, he begins to recount the ingenious strategy that kept him faithful throughout the extended separation. "So, honey," he says with a mischievous grin, "I found a way to ensure my loyalty, even when surrounded by temptation. You won't believe what I trained my Willie to do." Intrigued, his wife raises an eyebrow. "Trained your Willie? What on earth are you talking about?" With a playful twinkle in his eye, the soldier proceeds to demonstrate his unconventional method. "I taught my manhood to respond to drill commands. Watch this." He unbuckles his belt and drops his trousers. "Willie 10 hut," he commands, and to their amusement, his Willie springs to attention like a disciplined recruit. His wife can't help but burst into laughter. "Willie, at ease," he orders, and just like that, his member complies, softening obediently. "Now you give it a try," he suggests. His wife, still amused by the absurdity of it all, tries her hand at the peculiar drill. "Willie 10 hut," she declares, and miraculously, the soldier's loyal companion stands at attention once more. "Willie, at ease," she commands, but there's an unexpected twist. His Willie remains stubbornly erect, defying her authoritative decree. Perplexed, she suggests sharing the laughter with their neighbor, a vivacious 20-something woman. Excitedly, the wife invites the neighbor over to witness the unconventional spectacle. "You won't believe what my husband taught his Willie to do. It's hilarious," she exclaims. The neighbor, intrigued and slightly skeptical, agrees to participate. "All right, Let's see this in action. Willie, attention, she commands confidently. As anticipated, the soldier's loyal companion stands tall. Willie, at ease, she orders, expecting the same outcome. However, to everyone's surprise, the soldier's member remains steadfast, refusing to comply with the directive. Willie, at ease, she repeats, but the military man's appendage seems determined to defy the order. But the military man's Willie refuses to go down, so he runs away into the bathroom. His wife follows him and sees him furiously beating his thing. "Honey, what are you doing?" she asks, with a hint of worry in her voice. The soldier replies, "He's not following my orders, so I'm giving him a dishonorable discharge." So, 2 frat boys were stranded at sea in a lifeboat. On the 4th day, a mermaid came up out of the water and offered them one wish to save their lives. The frat boys thought about it, and one shouted out, "I wish the ocean was a sea of beer." And it happened. A little while later, the other one shouted, "Great, now we have to pee in the boat." So a man who liked to drink was warned by his long-suffering wife that if he comes home drunk one more time, she will leave him. The next evening, he is out with his colleagues after work, drinks way too much, and is sick all down his jacket. He explains that his wife is likely to leave him when a colleague says, "Tell you what you do. Put $20 in your inside pocket and explain that someone else was sick on you and gave you money for the cleaning bill." After agreeing that it was a fine idea, he goes home, whereupon his wife spots the sick and starts to have a go at him. He says, "No, listen, dear. Some chap threw up on me and gave me 20 to get it clean." The wife replied, "So why do you have 2 20s in your hand?" "Ah," answered the man, "the other 20 is from the chap that shat in my pants." So a therapist has a theory that couples who make love once a day are the happiest. So he tests it at a seminar by asking those assembled, "How many people here make love once a day?" Half the people raise their hands, each of them grinning widely. "What about once a week?" he asks. A third of the audience members raise their hands, their grins a bit less vibrant. "Once a month?" A few hands tepidly go up. Then he asks, "Okay, how about once a year?" One man in the back jumps up and down, jubilantly waving his hands. The therapist is shocked this disproves his theory. "If you make love only once a year," he asks, "why are you so happy?" The man yells, "Today's the day." So a blonde driving a car became lost in a snowstorm. She didn't panic, however, because she remembered what her dad had once told her. If you ever get stuck in a snowstorm, just wait for a snowplow to come by and follow it. Sure enough, pretty soon a snowplow came by, and she started to follow it. She followed the plow for about 45 minutes. Finally, the driver of the truck got out and asked her what she was doing. She explained that her dad had told her if she ever got stuck in a snowstorm to follow a plow. The driver nodded and said, "Well, I'm done with the Walmart parking lot. Do you want to follow me over to Best Buy now?" So a young boy was taking a bath. He started examining his private parts and said to his mother, "Mommy, are these my brains?" His mother replied, "No, honey, not yet."
I heard a rumor through the grapevine so bold. Lawrence Lim got a million stories untold. From green jokes, conspiracies, and edits with flair. You gotta follow him, baby, if you dare. You're feed feels empty without his magic touch. He got the blues and the laughs that you crave so much. With a click and a follow, you'll find some relief. Lawrence Lim's social media, a digital belief. Click, subscribe, don't miss a trick. Now, hey, leave your worries and come on, click today. Lawrence Lim's got the content right in line. Follow him now.